Glory to the Khan. He has what can be described as a shite-eating grin. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temulun Hatun. All right. So yeah, wanted to say that the because I didn't think to say it at the end of the Nodum, but it was pretty fun. But it went by faster than I thought it would or remembered. Um, yeah, and it was more chaotic than it was anything. Like it certainly wasn't difficult. I mean, it's a story thing, but I don't know. I guess it's just with how much a lot of people talked it up, I kind of expected more from it. I mean, I had done it, but it was years ago. Kind of forgot much of it, but I mean, it was still enjoyable. It was like as a story, it was interesting. I really enjoyed it, just as an actual type of content. Now, granted, I think, I mean, it's actually kind of a very basic type of PvP because all it was essentially like a capture the, not a capture the flag, more like a capture the hill that you just had to interact with to win it. And of course, anybody attacking you essentially would stop it, or they would have to kill you to stop it. It was still fun though. I hope everyone is all right or alive at least. Yeah, I wonder how many people died in that because it's as much as I killed like the Dotharl chick and the Orinir dude, like they were still alive. So I don't know how much death actually happens in the Nodum. We won. We actually won. I mean, you did. If it were not for you. Ah, mayhap you should speak with the Hatun instead of me. That is why we are here, is it not? Uh, Temulun Hatun, you are returned. We are returned and victorious. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nodum, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Those over-exaggerated emotes still get me. Please, it would mean a great deal to the others if you were to go and speak with them again. For the mole to triumph in the Nodum with the aid of outsiders, the steppe will not soon forget this day. Yeah, chances are they'll just end up changing the rule where outsiders aren't allowed. Because otherwise, a part of, kind of the whole process of preparing for the Nodum would likely be campaigning outsiders to join. You really shouldn't. I mean, I'm glad you're all right, but we had our own reasons for fighting. And it feels wrong to be thanked for that. I think she was talking to them. When she said, you shouldn't, I was like, me? What? What shouldn't I do? How long it has been since last I saw young men and women celebrating a hard-fought victory. Let us pray we enjoy a similar sign in Yangsha soon. Ha ha ha! The pleasure and the pain that can only come in the wake of a battle. I know it well. Stop fidgeting and let me set the bone. You're only making it worse for yourself. I know. Just give me a moment. Where did you learn such feats? Is everyone in the West as strong as you? Can you teach me? Actually, I want to go back and talk to this dude now. Maybe get more context on what Lise had said. I took a wound, but it will heal with time and care. The children are gathering herbs for a poultice. Had the Nhaama lasted much longer, I may not have survived. Thank you. Okay, and I think she was just saying, like, no need to thank. My arms, my legs, everything is tired and sore. I feel as though I could sleep for a day. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Orinir and the Dotharal and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Siren and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Ovu and were declared Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? I think I actually have that already set. It's this one, I think. I guess not. Alright, well, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, maybe because I had to actually type it in instead of use a macro. That's what it was. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all her splendor. Praise be to the Han and to the gods for guiding her to us. Glory to the Han and her comrades, forever and forever. 100 years. Rick and Morty, 100 years. The Han. Do we have something new from them? Like the child and the father, the student and the master, all men need an ideal for which to strive. It is good that you can delight in such simple things as the dramatic posings of a comrade. For the mole to triumph in the Nhaama with the aid of outsiders. Oh, this step will not soon forget this day. I think they love you, Lavenza. They really, really love you. Ah, Lavenza, I was told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. This is a morin-her, a traditional instrument of our people. Oh, right. Yeah, I've got that in my house. The feats of our greatest heroes, like Bardam and uh, Chaha, are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the mourn-her and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Man, it's just these words, these every time I run across one, it's just like a massive speed bump. May you treasure the mourn-her for years and years to come. A new day dawns, and with it, new challenges. Okay. I take it the rest are the same. In crimson they walked. Lord Hien's eyes are filled with determination. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam, and you who saved my Lord Hien from certain death? Doma is in your debt and will ever be a friend to the mole. And we to you, Gotsetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yanxia with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dust Throne would offer the most direct route. Oh, okay, now we finally open that up. Nice. The Dotharl sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dotharl Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Nhaama made us for war, Lise. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. That's an ending to mark a new beginning has come up multiple times. I think in as far back as A Realm Reborn. But most recently, I want to say Papa Limo had said that before he passed. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you. Just like that, huh? Not that I expected them to put up a fight. I found him quite intimidating before, but perhaps it will be easier this time. Let us hope we do not find our most radiant friend in a foul mood. I love how he keeps calling him, like, most radiant. Clearly it's a, you know, like a sarcasm or whatever. There are fewer here than I remember. Well, then the assumption is, well, either some died or at least are infirmed. The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nodam does not raise you to such heights. Batu. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nodam, but not dead. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Khan. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nodam will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn throne to the mole? Nay, the mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Boudiga may remain. We are for Yangsha, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oranir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure the Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim? Are you my Nhaama? God. She's like, I know not of what you speak, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. She's like, I want nothing to do with it. We should get going, right now. Yeah, she's too sweet to end up with a dude like this. Punk ass. Speak with Sadhu now. Yeah, I like the tribes out here. I think it's really interesting. Like the ones that run the market that don't speak. You know, because all words are lies. I just, you know, that's interesting. I'd love to know about the other tribes. Because, like, we got some history on the Ornir, but I don't think we really got anything about the Boudiga. Other than they don't enslave women. I think that's about it. The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. As daunting as I found it to speak with Brother Magni, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sadhu Hatan, or Hatun. Ah, Dathar Ka. Better late than never. How long has it been since they gave Gesser to the sands? Is there aught left of him now, I wonder? It's a morbid thought. The Han and her warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yangsha, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, even knowing their beliefs, it's still sad. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Mayhap one who went before them also. Gesser's seed has quickened in his lover. Oh, when the child is born, we shall see who waits behind his eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Datharl. There is one more thing we would ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south. Will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. Ancient One. Actually, I kind of want to talk to her. Do not fail to call on us, Han. The preening prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many iron men as we Dotharl. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like the Dotharl, where the Ornir. I mean, again, they're arrogant, and I think that's the key thing. If they weren't like that, I might actually like them more. So this path leads back to Yangsha, back to Doma and the others. It's so easy to forget why we're doing all this. I dare say that woman has never known a single regret. I envy her. I will miss this place. Though my heart belongs to Doma, the steppe and her people will always be dear to me. Sadhu Hatun has done her part. The passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways, until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Cyrena, And tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red, wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland, Lys, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nhaama, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Cyrena. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. Let's go. Everyone is waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. The hour of reckoning. The time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. Oh. Okay, I guess not quite to the House of the Fierce yet. Remind me, what part of Yangsha is this again? Ah, this air that fills my breast. These sounds which resound in my ears. I am home. I have not used this road before, but... Ah, I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to say it. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed, you know, the stuff in this step. It just... good characters, just a satisfying, you know, ending to that portion of it. Just something about it resonates with me. Huh. I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they all are gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hien. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alizé Levieux, I presume? I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
All about that trade.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
What will you say? Then victory will soon be ours. But are we ready? I'm going to go with the first. Stay positive.
The Khan has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
So it looks like Doma Castle is coming up pretty soon here. I look forward to it. I've really enjoyed all this stuff in like Othard, Doma, and all that. It's just been a really good story. Not that I doubt you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him returned. Oh, not that I doubted you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him return. No time to soak it in. We have work to do. Okay, okay. Still, I'm going to soak it in just a little bit. All is in place. We need but commit to action and see it through to the end. So, have we got a plan? Tell me someone's got a plan. Oh, where's Alizé? There she is. Alphino has been hard at work devising our strategy to seize Doma Castle. I'm sure he will be happy to share the details with you all shortly. Alright. Just wanted to see what they were all up to. Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Lavenza. Ah, yes. There is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Oh, I didn't even notice. I mean, Alize was looking at it. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Fair enough. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you for watching. Tonight's stream was incredible. As far as I can tell, completed all of the, at least 4.0 Azim Step content, did the Nodum. All of it is just so great. I love the zone. I love the characters. I love the lore of the Aura tribes. It's honestly, I think, one of my favorite parts of the game. And I thoroughly enjoyed all of it. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to come join me live on this amazing adventure, the link to my Twitch is down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a good one.